Hey guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. My name is Ashley, and for today's video I was thinking of doing a quick unboxing of my last Nespresso order. It literally came the very next day. I ordered it in the morning on Friday, and then it was here Saturday morning. So like I stated in my last video, they're very, very fast. So I was going to do a mini unboxing and then go over a few of my favorite pods. I have some friends that have purchased their Nespresso machines and they're just like, what do I do now? Like, I need to know what you like because I don't know. So I'm gonna go ahead and just unbox and then talk about some of my favorite pods. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm sorry for the casual nature of this video. My bun had to make an appearance today. My twins just don't sleep through the night, and I am an absolute exhausted zombie every single day. This is just my life for now. This is the season that I'm in. I'm okay with it. I run on no sleep. It is what it is. Team no sleep. I don't have a pretty background for y'all to look at, and I'm sorry. I'm also not in my kitchen anywhere near my Nespresso machine, excuse me. So I'm just chilling here and we're gonna unbox. How's that? So this is the last order that I made. I cut it off camera because I didn't want to like slice my hand on camera. But I haven't seen inside, and I honestly forgot what I ordered. Sometimes I get a little bit of like amnesia when I order things and they show up in the mail. I'm like, I don't remember what I ordered. So let's check it out. Okay. So the last order I made, I ordered 4 sleeves of Bianco Leggero because that pot is my jam. This time I ordered 4 sleeves of Malazio. I did that because my husband and I both like these. This is a little on the light side for him. He definitely prefers a darker roast. So this is an intensity level 6, so it's not super light, but it's not super dark by any means. It's just like a nice, solid cup of coffee. It's got flavor, and then I add a little bit of vanilla and like my frothed milk to it. He just puts a little bit of heavy cream in it, and that's it. So this is like a really nice, smooth, and balanced cup of coffee. So if you like something that has a little bit of coffee flavor, but that isn't absolutely disgusting and bitter, this is gonna be your pod. It is so good. I highly recommend this one. You like it too, ma'am? The babies are awake. But yeah, so this is just a really nice, smooth, balanced cup of coffee. It is so good. It's one of my go-tos. I ordered 2 sleeves of Stormio. These are for my husband. I actually haven't even tried. I should probably try this one. I haven't tried it. This is an intensity level 8, and I think the highest it goes to is 11 or 12. I think there's an espresso shot that goes to 12. So this is on the darker side, and that's definitely something that he prefers. I'm more of like a medium. Like, I like a light medium, and then medium dark roast. I don't like anything too light or too dark. I'm always somewhere in the middle, political wise, just life in general. I'm always just in the middle. I see both sides of things. I don't like too dark of coffee, and I don't like too light of coffee. Middle ground, but this is for my husband. 2 Stormios. So if you are into darker roasts, if you like a really nice bold cup of coffee, this is going to be your choice. This is a 7.77 fluid ounce pod. Malazio is as well. So this is the coffee pod, just a standard cup of coffee. Hopefully you like cute baby noises because I'm recording while they're chilling and playing. Okay, so this one, this is La Cumplida Refinada. I hope I said that right. Right? Yeah. La Cumplida Refinada. Did I botch it? I don't think so. This is just a regular espresso pod, I believe. And I'm excited to try this. This is one of their newer ones. I'm late to the game on this, but I've seen other people review this and they absolutely love it, especially with chocolate notes. So they throw a little bit of like chocolate syrup in there or something. So I'm excited to give this one a taste test. I will do that. I will film it. Yeah, I'm excited for that one. The box is so pretty. And then Timber. Last but not least, I ordered their brand new flavor. I got a free sleeve because the lady felt bad on customer service, so she sent me a free sleeve of it. But this is also a coffee pod, right? Yes, so 7.77 fluid ounces. This is the tropical coconut flavor over ice. So you brew this one over ice. It's got hints of coconut and vanilla, I believe. So I'm super excited to try this one for my iced coffee drinks. I've heard mixed reviews on it. And I've heard that people prefer the espresso version of this, which does not come in it doesn't come in an espresso pod for the Nespresso Vertuo Plus machine. It only comes in an espresso pod for the original line espresso machine. So that's kind of disappointing. This one is the coffee pod, so I guess it's a little less flavorful. I don't know. I'm not gonna review it now when I've never tried it. That's just what I've heard from other people. So I can't wait to try this one. I will film that as well. I know I'm a little bit late to the review game since this was out. This came out last week, I believe. But what can you do? You know, I ordered this and I received it on Saturday. Today's Tuesday. I'm a hot mess. I have a life. It's busy and I didn't get to review it, and that's okay. And I also ordered one of these. I get one of these every time, like I said in my last video. This is the recycle bag. They send it to you pre-labeled. You fill it up with your pods, you seal it, you drop it off at UPS, and they will send it back to Nespresso because they recycle the pods, which I think is great. So we do not throw pods away in this house. We use the recycle bag. Okay? You should too. They're free. Moving right along, I brought this is my little backstock jar of all of my pods. I will go over before I dig into my thing here, I'm gonna show you my two absolute favorite pods. The first one's Bianco Leggero. So this one is a double espresso pod from the Barista Creations. This pod is delicious. This is just a nice creamy pod. You add milk to it. You could put a little bit of vanilla or caramel syrup in it, and it is freaking delicious. I drink this one hot. I know some people do it iced. I've actually never tried it iced. I should probably try it. It's probably delicious. I love iced coffee, by the way. But so I do this one hot. And if I'm not doing Bellagio in the morning, I'll usually do this one. And then this is my afternoon pick-me-up, this bad boy. This is double espresso, Chiaro. I've heard it pronounced different ways. I don't know how to pronounce a lot of these pod names. Sorry. It doesn't change the fact that they taste delicious, so there's that. But this is the double espresso Chiaro, however you want to say it. This is the magical key to your... Girl, I'm trying to talk. This is the magic key to your caramel macchiato. This is what makes it taste better than Starbucks. I do the iced caramel macchiato and then iced vanilla lattes with this, and ooh, y'all, it is so good. So I'll post my video. It's literally so easy to make this into a caramel macchiato. I already recorded the video. I'm just waiting on my husband to edit it. So we'll see. Hopefully the footage is okay. It's hard to film sometimes on my own because I feel like I don't get the right camera angles or whatever. Also, it is extremely dark where we live right now. It's been very like gloomy and overcast the last 2 or 3 weeks. It's low-key depressing. Our house is already dark and then it's super dark outside, so it makes lighting really hard. I have lights around, but this video might still be on the dark side. Sorry. Anyway, moving right along. This one is another one of my favorites. Let me get my favorites out here. I've got kind of a whole mix in this bad boy. Okay, so I'll briefly mention some of my other favorites, just in case you're wondering like what you should order. My husband and I both really love Audacio. I don't have any right now, which I'm kind of bummed. I wish I would have ordered some more. I don't really know what I was thinking. But it is a level 7 medium roast. So it's not dark, it's not light, it's just right in the middle, and it is so delicious. It has like what they call cereal notes, so it tastes a little bit sweeter, even though there's no sweetness added to it. It's just not like a bitter coffee. It's really nice and smooth, and I love it. Another one that's similar, this is kind of where I keep just extra pods, by the way. I got this jar at Target, I think. So this Costa Rica pod, this is what they call their Gran Lungo. So Lungo, I don't know if I'm saying that right again. It's long in Italian. So they take As I was saying, Costa Rica is just a really nice, smooth, double espresso. So their Gran Lungo is where they take a double espresso and they pull it for longer, so it's not as intense of an espresso flavor, and it gives you more volume. So I describe it as like in between like a double espresso and a coffee pod. It's not coffee, but it's not as strong as an espresso. So it just delivers like a really nice, smooth, smaller cup of coffee, because it's only 5.07 fluid ounces. So you're not going to get a giant cup of coffee out of this, but it's not going to be a little double espresso shot. So this one's a really good one too. Level 7. So not, see, I'm like, right. I like 6 to 7. That's kind of where my intensity level goes. So this one's an intensity level 7. When you add milk and your little coffee syrups to it, it just tastes so good. So I recommend this one definitely. Another one, if you're doing ice drinks, is this Ice Leggero one. I will say, let me just throw it everywhere. I will say this one is not my absolute favorite. If I'm making ice drinks, I 100% prefer the double espresso Chiaro, whatever. It's just, this delivers like really nice espresso flavor, even when you add your milk, your oat milk, your almond milk, your vanilla syrup, whatever you're adding to it. This espresso flavor still really shines through, which I love. This one is definitely a lighter pod. So when you put it over ice and you add your milk to it, it's just really nice and refreshing. It's not super strong tasting, kind of like this one would be, which this one is not super strong, but you can definitely taste the espresso in it. So this is a good one if you like to drink iced coffees every morning, which I'm a big fan of, especially when it's hot outside. So summer's coming. If you want to try this one, this is pretty good. It's pretty good. Let's see what else. This one though, for real, is my favorite, the Bianco. So cute. Double espresso, delicious, really nice and smooth. This one is Arandio. This is another Gran Lungo. It's, I believe, an intensity level 6. Let's check. Yes, this one is an intensity level 6. So not too light, not too dark. It delivers just a really smooth flavor. It has cereal notes. So again, when you add milk to it, it brings out that sort of natural sweetness flavor to it. Definitely not bitter by any means. I hate bitter coffee. I don't like bitter coffee. I don't drink espresso on its own. I don't drink coffee on its own. I have to have some sort of milk, whether it's oat milk, whole milk, whatever, bless you, whatever kind of milk. I have to have milk, and I have to have just a little bit of sweetness to take any of the edge off, if you will. So I don't like super sweet stuff, but I definitely don't drink black coffee by any means. So those are for sure my absolute favorites. In no order, double espresso Chiaro, I don't know how to say it, whatever, that one. Bianco Leggero, Audacio, Malazio, Costa Rica, and Arandio. Those are my top 6. Like, those are my jam. Those are my go-tos. Those are my go-tos for sure. I will be reviewing these. So this is gosh, is this a double espresso or regular? I don't even know. La Completa Refinada is a medium roast double espresso with a sweet and light profile with a burst of wild fruity notes. See, I'm not a huge fruity coffee fan, so I feel like I'm not gonna like this, but people who think that they're not gonna like this end up really liking it. So I'm kind of excited to try it. So this is the double espresso. I will be reviewing this, and then I will be reviewing their very brand new tropical coconut over ice. And this is a regular coffee pod. So stay tuned for that. I think I got everything. The other pods I have in here are not necessarily my favorites. This is vanilla custard pie. I'll briefly talk about them. This one is basically what it sounds like. It's a vanilla flavored coffee pod. It's okay. I haven't ordered it in a while, and it's okay. The caramel cookie one's okay as well. Another coffee pod. Did she just say mommy? Did she say mommy? Anyway, I prefer the vanilla over the caramel for these 2 pods. But if you like vanilla flavored things, go ahead and give vanilla custard pie a shot. You may like it. Oh. Shwee! All right. So other pods I have in here are the Ice Forte. I got these for my husband because it's a darker pod, but it's another one that you brew over ice. I don't even know if he's tried these yet. This one's a little bit too bitter for me. Not a huge fan, but again, if you like a darker roast, this one might be better for you than the Ice Forte. So again, the Ice Leggero. This one's Ice Forte, so it's a little bit darker. Ice Leggero is lighter. The other ones I have in here, we've got a little bit of decaf. I said in my last video that I used to scoff at decaf coffee, but I ended up getting some because sometimes it's like, 4 or 5 p.m. and I just want that coffee taste, but I don't want to be up all night. So I like that. This one, this pod is actually surprisingly good. It's very flavorful. I enjoy it. Let's see. I think I've talked about all of them. Oh, no, I didn't. This is a single shot espresso. This is Voltesso. So this one kind of reminds me of Bianco Leggero in a way. It's just like a really nice, smooth espresso shot. So if you don't have double espresso Chiaro, but you have this, you could do two of these inside of your cup and add your milk and your caramel for a caramel macchiato, or just your milk and your vanilla syrup for a vanilla latte. Then we also have, this one's the half caffeinato, don't know how to say it. This one is exactly what it sounds like. It's half caffeinated, so they do a little bit of caffeine pods, a little bit of pods without caffeine, coffee beans, why did I say pods? Half caffeinato, half caffeinito, half caffeineado, however you want to say it, because I don't know. But it says it is a perfect marriage of caffeinated and decaffeinated Arabicas, mainly from Brazil and Africa. Displays a smooth texture and a medium intensity with delicate hints of biscuit. So biscuit's just like a nice, I don't know, I love the biscuit flavors. That's kind of like all of the ones I like have like cereal or biscuity notes. So when you add milk to it, there's no bitterness, and I love it. This one, I will say, is not quite as flavorful as the decaf one. But if you're looking for just like a little pick-me-up, you gotta go with the half calf because it's got more caffeine in it than this baby. But this one's more of like a what is that? Like a malty taste, which some people probably don't like, but let's see. DKF, let's see the flavor profiles on it. Yeah, so round smooth. So this one's round smooth and then full of like malty cereal notes. So I think that's probably why I like that one. But this one's just like it's lacking in flavor just a little bit. But if you add milk in your syrup or whatever you want to put in it, it's pretty good. So if you're looking for like less caffeine, these, you gotta get them. I think for sure now, I think I've talked about all of them. Told you guys my favorite ones, my flavor profile, and my husband's. So if you're more of like a darker roast, you can kind of go off the ones that he likes. If you're more of a middle ground, medium angel like myself, then you know that you will probably like similar pods to what I like. So hopefully this was helpful. I know I'm all over the place all of the time. That's just kind of the fun of this. So, but anyway, stay tuned for a couple of recipe videos and my reviews on the La Cumplida Refinada and the coconut over ice. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. It's meant to be brewed over ice, so I am excited for that. Before I got my Nespresso machine, I drank cold brew coffee literally every single day, and I still love cold brew. So I will do a video on my cold brew system and like how I do that as well, because summer's coming up and I absolutely love iced coffee. One of the greatest things about having like a pitcher of cold brew is that you always have it. It's always there and ready to go. You can just pour some in a cup and walk out the door. Not without adding some creamer first. I always add a little bit of cream. I was really into the pumpkin cream cold brew from Starbucks, so I recreated the most perfect pumpkin cream for my own cold brew at home, and whew, y'all, it was delicious. So I'll do a video on that too. I've had a few people ask for that recipe. So anyway, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like. If you don't like this video, don't even bother clicking the thumbs down button. It's a waste of your time. Don't be negative. Let's add positivity to the world, okay? Let's be positive and just love each other and call it a day. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video.